Hello YouTube, this is Gizmo88. This is a memory card device for the PS3 and it handles PlayStation and PlayStation 2 memory cards. So this is a very unique device too. This thing is unique because what it was actually, its main purpose is to play, well, basically PS1 and PS2 games on your PS3 on the backwards compatible ones. I actually had a guy, the guy that I was buying this from, I bought it from Game Crazy when they were still open. And it's been almost 2 years now that I've had this. But when I called them up to ask them if they had it, they were actually trying. The guy that I talked to was trying to talk me out of buying it, and I knew what I wanted it for. What I use this baby for is game saves. Believe it or not, people take your saves from their memory card and they'll put them on the internet, alright? And you can put them saves on your memory card using this device. But it takes more than that. But I'll get to that in a minute. The main features of this device is basically it's just a memory card. You just stick your memory card in there. See it open and close there. And then if you look on the front, this is a Sony product too. See it says Sony. It's a USB. It is not compatible with the computer. It could be if you can find a driver for it, but I've never been able to find a driver for it, so I use it on my PS3. But it says Sony Memory Card Adapter, Sony Computer Incorporated, or Sony Computer Entertainment Incorporated. Sorry about that. And then of course it's just got some, random stuff at the bottom. But this is an actual Sony product. And it's harder to find now. I got this one for it was like 20 bucks, and you can probably find it now. I'm gonna say probably get it somewhere between 10 and 20. eBay and Amazon is probably gonna be your best bet for it though. I haven't seen one of these in the store for quite a while, so I probably wouldn't be checking the stores for them. Especially because they're a lot more rare because of the fact that Sony discontinued the backwards compatible models, and like I said, that's mainly what they were for. But my intention was to use it for game saves. And what you do, and the other thing about this, before I get into that, it doesn't come with the cord. So like this is the cord for the PSP. Well, this actually works on this. You just plug it in, just like that. It just plugs it in. Sorry about that. It just plugs in just like that, and then the other end is just a regular USB. It'll plug into your your PlayStation. This is the same cord that charges the controllers, that connects to the PSP, also connects to this. So very universal. But anyway, as for the game saves, you got to first get them to your PS3. So you got to have something to do that. So that's where this comes in. This right here, we take this. This is an SD card adapter. You can put an SD card in there. I know, and this thing will handle several different formats, but I use SD. So, but I put my SD card in here, and then I connect it using the USB, and then I just plug it into my PS3, and then I create an internal memory card, either but PS2 or PS1 game, depending on what I want. And so I take the internal memory card, and then I connect this up, and I copy the data on here to the internal PS2 or PS1 memory card on the PS3. Okay, then I can disconnect this. I don't need this anymore at all. Now where this comes in, I hook this thing up. I put my PS2 memory card in it. It reads it on the PS3. It sees it. I can copy my current data. I can do that all before I put the other data on there. So anyway, I take the data that's on, I erase my data, and then I take the data that's on the internal memory card and copy it over to this memory card, the memory card that's in here. Okay, and then I just take my memory card out and put it in my PS2 or PS1 or whatever game I'm playing. But I just do that, and then I can play it from there. Works very well, especially when it comes with the files. You got to use the ones that say zip files. And those are the ones that work with this. But this works very well for that, actually. So Don't ever let somebody try to talk you out of buying something if you know exactly what you want it for and you know it'll work. I did about a week's worth of research on this thing before I even bought it, so I knew what I was in for, what I was buying when I bought it, and I have not been disappointed. I've definitely got $20 worth out of it. In fact, the first game practically did that, the first game save. So yeah, so this has definitely not been a disappointing product for me, and it's definitely recommended. Like I said, it is a very unique product. It only, like I said, it only works with the PS3. It will not connect to a PS2, even though they do have the USB ports. But it is very it's a very unique product. It's an excellent product. I would definitely recommend it to buy, especially if you want game saves for your PS2 games. As long as you still have your memory cards and everything in your system, you can always use this. So, like I said, either eBay or Amazon is probably going to be your best bet though for one. But anyway, this is the PS2 PS1 memory card adapter for the PS3. This concludes the review for it, and thanks for watching. Thank you.